ache.
Welcome back, everybody, to another MLB The Show 18 franchise mode episode, again with the Chicago White Sox. Coming back up to the All-Star week, the White Sox were playing about 500 baseball, putting us at 48 and 49, which is 5 games back of the Cleveland Indians for first place. We're also tied for 5 games back with the Royals. The Tigers sit 6.5 back, and the Twins are out at 15.5 games. But today, this episode, we're going to focus on the Home Run Derby, which we have Jose Abreu playing in, and then the All-Star Game in Washington, D.C. So this is going to be an All-Star filled episode for today. So as you guys can see, in the Home Run Derby today, we have Mike Trout, Justin Smoke, Jose Abreu, Nelson Cruz, Ryan Zimmerman, Joey Votto, Charlie Blackmon, and Bryce Harper. And for those of you who are real baseball fans and are not just here because you support the channel and whatnot, Bryce Harper has never been in a home run derby, and he's here at home, so that is a big thing for the home crowd. Alright guys, welcome to the Home Run Derby. As you guys can see, we have the contestants here. We have Mike Trout, Justin Smoke, Jose Abreu representing the Chicago White Sox, Nelson Cruz from the Seattle Mariners. In the National League, we have 2 hometown guys playing tonight, Ryan Zimmerman and Bryce Harper. We have Joey Votto from the Cincinnati Reds and Charlie Blackmon from the Colorado Rockies. Should be a good contest. As you guys can see, the top home run hitter from each matchup will advance to round 2. And so basically you got to hit the most home runs if you're not familiar with baseball all that well. And then we have Bryce Harper up first. He gets a big ovation from the crowd because he is the hometown boy playing for Washington Nationals, as we are here in Washington, D.C. Alright guys, as we take a look at the first round, Bryce Harper and Mike Trout went head-to-head. Arguably 2 of the greatest players. They always are argued against who's better, and they go against each other in the first round. Bryce Harper hitting 13 home runs to Mike Trout's 7. He moves on to the semifinals. Ryan Zimmerman beat Nelson Cruz with 13 home runs to 7. So in the semifinals in that first bracket, we're going to have 2 Washington Nationals go against each other. That should be pretty interesting. And it's time for Jose Abreu to come up to the plate in his first ever home run derby representing the Chicago White Sox. Got 4 minutes on the clock. We got to beat Joey Votto's 12 home runs. And for every 2 home runs over 400 feet, we get you can only get 1 additional time, but if we get 2 home runs over 440 feet, we get an additional bonus time of 30 seconds. Unfortunately, that one's going to go foul. 30 seconds in, we've only got 1 home run. We've got some work to do with Jose Abreu here. I don't know why he didn't swing, but that is okay. Jose takes this one. It doesn't look like it's going to get out. It's going to be a one-hopper to the wall. 45 seconds in. Jose Abreu has 1 home run. This one's getting on back there. It might go. But no, it will not. It will just be shy of the wall.
3 minutes to go.
Jose Abreu came in here. He's having fun. He's hanging out with his teammates that are here. He's not necessarily hoping to win the whole thing. He's just trying to have some fun. As he hits this one sky high, this one doesn't look like it's going to get out either. We're already 1 minute and 15 seconds into the match, and Jose Abreu now looks like he's about to hit a second home run. 459 feet. He got that 30-second bonus. And that's all you need in this. You just need to get yourself going. Get the ball rolling. This one's going to get on out there. That's 3. That's his 3rd home run of the evening. He's still got some work to do. But has the damage already been done? This one looks like it might go foul. Will it? Will it go foul? And yes, it will. It will just barely go around the pole foul. This one's going to stay fair though, but does it have enough to get out? It doesn't appear as it will. It will not. 2 minutes in, 3 home runs. Jose Abreu needs to get on his game right now if he wants to seriously challenge Joey Votto to get into the semifinals of the Home Run Derby. This one looks like it's going to get on out of here for his 4th home run of the night. A 421-foot home run for Jose Abreu, the all-star first baseman for the Chicago White Sox. As he takes another check swing, he wasn't feeling that, and he wasn't feeling that one either, obviously. Unfortunately, I don't know why he didn't feel like swinging for it. Well, it doesn't appear as though Jose Abreu is going to have enough to get there. This one will not get out. He needs to make up 8 home runs in about a minute and 30 seconds. It doesn't appear as though it's going to be doable, unfortunately for Jose Abreu, but he will be in the All-Star game. He will be representing the Chicago White Sox as he gets his 5th home run right there. 50 seconds left. He needs to go on a streak. He needs to start hitting more home runs, and that very well might be one of them. It's getting back there, but nope, not even to the track, unfortunately for Jose Abreu. Going opposite field with this one.
30 seconds.
Can he get it back there? No, just barely shy. This one straight away center field, but this one off the top of the wall, again, just barely short. And he will not get that home run, and it will not appear as though Jose Abreu is going to have enough to get past Joey Votto. Joey Votto had a great first round, as this one will get out, putting it up to 6, and now he's up to his 30 seconds of bonus time. Jose Abreu is going to take this time to have some fun, because he can't get 6 home runs in 30 seconds. It's just not possible. He's just going to have some fun swinging the bat, enjoying his night, being an all-star for the first time in his major league career, being so privileged to be in the home run derby with players like Bryce Harper and Mike Trout. As that one will not get back far enough, just off the top of the wall, and that is going to do it for Jose Abreu. He's going to lose to Joey Votto, but that's alright. He's going to be in the All-Star game. He represented the White Sox with a fairly well performance. As we take a quick look at the home runs for Jose Abreu, mostly pulled them to left field. We got one to center, and that was his home runs. Nothing to the right of the field. But that is going to be it for Jose Abreu and the Chicago White Sox in the Home Run Derby. Alright guys, as you can see, Joey Votto did not have what it needed to beat Charlie Blackmon, and Bryce Harper is the champion of the Home Run Derby. He wins it at his home field in front of the home fans in Washington, D.C. at Nationals Park. Congratulations to Bryce Harper. As you can see, he gets the trophy. His first ever Home Run Derby that he's taken part in. He hasn't wanted to take part in them in the past, but he decided to tonight for the home fans, and it paid off for him. As you can see in round 1, 13 home runs, with the longest being 443 feet. Round 2, he got his longest home run of the night at a 454-foot home run, and 14 home runs in the last round. So congratulations to you, Bryce Harper. And that, guys, is going to finish the Home Run Derby. And next we have the All-Star Game. As we take a quick look at the rotations for the American League, we have Chris Sale. He's going to start the game. Keuchel, Richards, Verlander, Shane Green. Taking a quick look. Craig Kimbrel, Roberto Ozuna, Zach Britton. So no White Sox represented in the pitching aspect of the All-Star Game. We go to the offensive side. Jose Altuve, Elvis Andrus, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Jose Abreu. He's going to be batting 5th in the lineup. He's going to be playing first base, so he's going to start the game. His first ever All-Star game, he's going to be a starter. Brian Dozier, George Springer, Mike Moustakas, and Salvador Perez is going to finish out the starting lineup. As we look at the reserves, we have Michael Brantley, Wilson Ramos, Matt Chapman, Alexander Bogaerts, Jose Ramirez, and we have another White Sox represented with D. Gordon, center fielder. He can play in. He can come in at second base, shortstop, left, right, center. So he's going to be probably used in this game at some point. Stanton is in, Cruz, as he was in the home run derby. So we have two White Sox representing us at the 2018 All-Star Game in Jose Abreu, who's going to be a starter, and D. Gordon, who's on the bench. So we will show you guys the introduction to the All-Star Game, and then I will show you guys any at-bats that Jose Abreu and or D. Gordon has. Alright guys, and welcome to the 2018 All-Star Game here in Washington, D.C. It is the middle of July, and it is the AL versus the NL, the American League versus the National League. National League is hosting this year in Washington, D.C., as I noted prior at Nationals Park. It's going to be a great game. It's one of the great staples of American baseball is the All-Star Game, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys the 2018 All-Star Game. As you can see, we have Chris Sale. He's going to be the starting pitcher for the American League, and Drew Smyly of the Chicago Cubs is going to be the starter for the National League here in the All-Star Game. Drew Smyly, not a household name by any means, not like a Max Scherzer, who is from the Nationals, or someone such as Jake Arrieta, Yu Darvish, Clayton Kershaw. There's so many other players, and Drew Smyly getting the nod is a huge accomplishment for him. As the teams are announced, as they sing the national anthem, as both teams are lined up, you can see guys like Springer and Trout and whatnot out there. It's going to be a great game. And as I said, guys, you are going to see Jose Abreu take his at-bat, and you're going to see D. Gordon take his at-bat if D. Gordon gets into the game, which I'm sure he will. As the National League team takes the field, we're about to start the 2018 All-Star Game. Jose Abreu batting fifth in the lineup. Not sure if he will be able to get in to the first inning or not, but as you see the starter comparison, as I said, Chris Sale of the Boston Red Sox versus Drew Smyly of the Chicago Cubs. As we look at Drew Smyly's numbers, 18 starts, he's 11-2, an ERA of 1.30 in 124 and a third innings pitched. He has 115 strikeouts with only 31 walks given up. A fantastic season for Drew Smyly, the starter of the Chicago Cubs. And as you look at the NL All-Star defense, Bryce Harper's going to be starting in right field, Charlie Blackmon center, Christian Yelich is going to finish out the outfield. And that was pretty quick, so I can't really show you the rest, but you guys can pause it. That's the nice thing about watching it, is you guys can pause and go look at, see who's in the All-Star game. But without further ado, guys, this is going to be the first pitch of the game, and as always, we will show you the first at-bat and pitch of the game. As Jose Altuve comes up to bat, first batter for the American League against Drew Smyly. See if he will be first pitch swinging, and he is, and he's going to ground out to the shortstop, and he does, for one quick out for Drew Smyly. Alright guys, and it is Jose Abreu up to bat, and the first batter of the second inning, batting .288 this year, having a great year for the Chicago White Sox. Our representative, one of them, a starter at first base for the All-Star game. We'll see how he can do against Drew Smyly. As he takes a first pitch to the gap. And that's going to be extra bases as he comes into second base with a double. Taking the first pitch, the opposite field for a double. A great start for Jose Abreu. As we take a look, that was a hanging breaking ball that Drew Smyly left up in the zone that Jose Abreu took for two bases. Alright guys, and a single on the very next pitch brings Jose Abreu in. As you can see here, they held him up at first. Bryce Harper got to the ball rather quickly, but Jose Abreu was able to score.
pitching for the National
All right, guys,
League.
Clayton Kershaw comes into the game. He takes over for Drew Smiley, 11-5, a 2.29 ERA. Pretty good for about any player in the game. Little below Clayton Kershaw's numbers of expectancy, but D. Gordon is pitch hitting up to bat. He's going to get his one and only at bat of the night, most likely here against Clayton Kershaw, as he's going to take strike one against one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball. He's going to be leading off the inning, so hopefully he can get on with his speed, be able to get around the bases and get another run in for the American League. As he takes the second pitch, and it's going to fortunately be a ground out. That is going to probably be D. Gordon's one and only hit of the night, unfortunately. But he was happy to be here. It's such an honor for him. All right, guys, the American League is up 7-2. The National League is down to their last out as Joey Votto steps into the plate against Craig Kimbrel, otherwise known as the Birdman. As Joey Votto takes a swing for strike one. A solid performance tonight for the American League, as Craig Kimbrel tries to put the cap on the night, and he makes it 0-2 quickly against Joey Votto, one of the most pure hitters in Major League Baseball. And the pitch is a ball outside, too far out for Joey Votto to chase, a very disciplined hitter. We'll see what Craig does next, and it's going to be a knuckle curveball, but it's going to be outside, and it stayed up, and that's now 2-2. Comes the next pitch, and that is strike three. That is going to end the game. It's going to be a win for the American League against the National League, a 7-2 victory, as we can see Aaron Judge doing a little bit of a dab. We had Jose Abreu, who got a double. We saw D. Gordon take his swing. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get on base, but we had two White Sox represent us today in the All-Star game, and it was great. As you can see, Dave Roberts a little upset that his National League team was not able to pull away the victory. As you can see, American League pulled out 4 runs in the 5th inning, had 15 hits, a solid performance by the American League. Alright, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us today as we did the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game. American League was able to come away with the victory. Jose Abreu got a big double there coming around the score to be the first run of the game. D. Gordon was there to represent us. Jose Abreu, unfortunately, did not move out of the first round of the Home Run Derby, but he was there to represent us in his first ever All-Star Game and Home Run Derby. It was a fantastic sight to see. Moving forward, we're getting towards the trade deadline. It's about 2 weeks away. It's right past this deadline right here at the 31st. We are currently 48-49, one game under 500, but 5 games out. So these next 2 weeks are really going to dictate what we do. If we get hot and the Cleveland Indians slow down a little bit and it becomes a really tight race, we might be buyers at the trade deadline. We might try to move a piece or two to strengthen our team. If we're not so lucky, then we might be selling, and we might be giving away some pieces to further enhance our chances of contending and winning next year. But that is going to conclude it for today's episode, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we will see you next episode.